Excellent. Oh, look, perfect. Really
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to What Have I Just Read with Michael, with Alison, with Malcolm.
And with a jingle. Right.
And hopefully our Wi-Fi will work.
Indeed.
Dear.
We're all very monotone today, aren't we? We're in very deep colours.
Oh yes. How dull.
Right. I don't know.
Mike, you're only wearing about 7 colours today. Come on. That's a bit
Okay, let's
disappointing.
put that back on.
Oh, there we go.
Right,
Dash of green.
You've got a bit of green on yours too.
Purple, then we can very Wimbledon.
I've got 2 what?
Excellent. Now, I love that.
Chapter 10.
I love that bit with the idols are like scarecrows in a cucumber field. Isn't that beautiful?
Really
Great
good,
image.
yeah.
It's almost comic.
Yes.
Isn't it? Is that their idols are sort of ridiculous? They don't favour mention.
It's brilliant, you know, and he sort of says, I mean, it's the classic critique of idols. You make them.
Yeah,
Right.
They're no better than the wood they're formed on, and they've got absolutely no power.
It's very interesting. I love something. They cannot speak. They have to be carried. They cannot walk.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting, this idea that when Jesus is the Word, you know, he can speak and he can walk, and he's the living Word. And these things are just, they can't do anything.
Yeah, both stupid and
It's lovely.
foolish.
Yeah.
There's no better than wood.
Yeah.
The instruction given is no better than
And
wood.
the contrast to God, who made the earth by his power,
yes, I
established
like
the
that.
world by his wisdom.
Yes.
So,
great.
yeah.
And his understanding stretched out the heavens, exactly. So, yeah.
So it's quite nice. We haven't got a bit of weeping and wailing on this particular one.
No, it's right. And even the sort of, I get the sense that the craftsmen, they get a bit of respect. I know they're not quite doing the right thing, but it's like, well, at least they're good at doing stuff with, you know, gold and silver, and they're good at carving. Just not quite what they
Yes.
the right thing.
There's all this sort of worth put into the sort of the silver and gold where they get it from. Things.
So-
Everything else is worth.
Sort of wasted effort of sort of making these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then John chapter 7, verses 14 to 24. So Jesus, having said he's not going to go up to the festival, having his brothers have said go up and headline it.
And a bit of PR exercise.
Jesus says I'm not going up, and then he does go up, and then he does start to teach as well. So I don't completely understand what's going on
It's
here.
the temple.
It's interesting. He says that you're looking for an opportunity to kill me, and they say, "Oh, no, we're not." What made you think that? Have they expressed that, or is it just Jesus' feeling?
That has been expressed. I'm not sure in John's, but in other Gospels it is
Right.
from very early on they want to get rid of Jesus.
Right. It's interesting, this circumcision on the Sabbath. Is that in Jewish custom? If a boy needs to be circumcised on a certain number of days after birth, I suppose. If it falls on the Sabbath, is that right? Then they still do it. Is that the?
That's it. It is. That's it. That's exactly it.
Right.
Yeah. So he's sort of pointing out the fact that in order to obey one law, you break another law.
Right.
And he says, and if you circumcise a person on the Sabbath, why are you critiquing me for healing a whole person on the Sabbath?
Is that one of that last line? Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment.
Yeah.
Is that great? It's a lovely line.
Something a lot deeper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something a lot more sort of
And again,
intuitive as
that classic bit in the beginning, you know, my teaching is not mine, but his who sent me. This deep intimacy and closeness between Jesus and his Father, that Jesus speaks the words of his Father. And he's not speaking his own words for his own glory. He's speaking for the glory of the Father. But interestingly, he says the Father also is seeking him the glory, is seeking my own glory.
Right.
Jesus says. I mean, it's both. It's sort of these two people, if you like, who are absolutely want to lift the other person up.
And also another great thing about anyone who resolves to do the will of God will know whether the teaching is from God or whether I'm speaking on my own. It's a really interesting idea. It's like the words will sort of resonate with those who kind of understand that it is from God.
And it's not just a sort of well, these are right. It's actually resolving to do the will of God. So it is somebody who's saying, yes, I am going to do this, and I'm going to follow God. It's not always easy, but I'm going to do it.
Does that slightly remind you of that? Was it when you talked about him last week, Malcolm? Gamaliel, Gamaliel, who says that great thing. He says, well, if he really is who he says he is, then he's not going to vanish overnight.
Yeah.
But what's quite interesting, in the bit before that, he actually then says, but do you remember John the Revolutionary last week? No one remembers him this week. And there's a couple of other characters he quotes before.
Right.
And he says, those guys just fell by the wayside like 1,000 others. It's so interesting, isn't it, how his word will resonate forever.
Yeah. Lovely. Have a great day and a great weekend.
Oh, yes.
And
Indeed.
hope to see you on Sunday. And Anna, if you're here again.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Great.
Bless you. Lovely.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, not stopping now.